What is happening, everybody? Welcome to Exquisite Illinois, a home daily mini saga. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. If you watched the episode before that, getting in the dynamic and getting out was, yeah, that was fun. But thankfully, we're over here in the truck stop now. Bring this up. Nope. Yeah, which ain't that far, so you ain't missed too much. Didn't miss too much, so. Finish walk around this truck, do pre-trip, get inside. There you go, let the system clear. Make sure this is good. Check this. Yeah. There we go. Stuff all in the way. Clear this out. There we go. Alright, fire it up. There we go. So, if y'all ain't been over to Illinois, you ain't been over here yet, I can't even say it's not true. The name is perfect for this mini saga. Like, it's the perfect name. It really is exquisite over here. Like, it is nice. It is like, I'm not even sure what I could put words to it, but it is exquisite over here in Illinois. And watch, a lot of firsts are gonna be happening, but yeah, a lot of firsts might be happening in this episode, in this mini saga, but I'll just talk about the one definitely happening now. I'm headed over to the garage in Chicago, so I'll show y'all how to do that, but this will be the first time ever for Gray. First time for Gray. Now, very first. I've never done this before in a new state. After I tried to have to look, I think originally when I thought of this, I had already been like no loads, but I think I'm already 3 loads deep. But after 4 loads, I rented the car. Yeah, but sitting over in the garage now. I rented the car, and I'm just gonna explore the state. I'm not working. And if you know what it is, if you don't follow SCS and World of Trucks contracts and all that type of stuff, the events they usually have, they say they're revamping it with Illinois, so there's no need, like I usually do, to try and get them all knocked out. Okay, fine, you gotta do all of this go round. And not to mention, if you watch episode, I think it was 226 before the saga started, I'm way past what I need from a minimum and everything like that. So with all that in mind, like I said, I think I'm already 3 loads deep. I might grab another. No, I'm not even gonna grab one. I think I'm good. So I think when we get to the garage, I'm gonna just jump in the car and explore Illinois. I've never done that. I've wanted to do that for years, and I was hoping by now the SCS, I think, is road trip or something like that, but they bring cars, would be out, but they're not yet. But that's okay. If y'all know how to do stuff, you know how to still make it work, do all that. So that's what's happening right now. I'm gonna head over to the Chicago, Illinois garage, jump in this car, and we're just gonna explore around Illinois. No working, like I said, a first for Gray, a very first. And I was talking, I said we'll have to see, because this was a plan, but I have to look at the market and everything. I might actually move up here. Yeah, but I'm nothing against California. I'm sick of California, if you want the honest truth. And it's just so nice up here. If I can find a good home over here, I've been saying that for years, I know, but this, I feel, is very heavily might happen in Illinois. Very heavily that might happen. But we'll see how that goes. Like I said, that's why when I started the commentary, I was like, well, one for sure is happening. The second one, we have to just see what the market's like and what houses available, stuff like that. Alright, so logbook, I don't really need to do nothing. I'm off duty right now, so I don't need to do that. So let me just check this map. Yeah, it's an easy shot, just straight up 90 pretty much. And get over to the garage, then I get in the car. And it's fun too, if you watch the start of episode number 2, I believe it was, yeah. The way this truck is bouncing all and down, if y'all know how mods work, That's why I rarely ever use them. They entwine so much, but I'm not going to go on that rant right now. So alrighty then, with that all said and done, let's get over to the garage, jump in this car, and get to exploring. Well, don't make that mistake. Why you always read the map? People don't follow GPS because they will mess you up. And I knew I should have just kept staying on it, but again, following GPS. But it's not even 9 o'clock, and I'm still tired. So I just chalk that up to just old X being lazy for a second. It's only 45 to you. That's okay. Alright, let's see what this garage is like, because I bought it online and I didn't. I mean, I checked all of my requirements for garage, but I didn't look to see, like, alright, where's this location as far as, like, around everything, stuff like that, you know. And let's be honest, if you're gonna buy a garage in Illinois, you gotta get it in Chicago. I mean, that's just crazy if you don't. Not too bad. It's got a couple things. I was about to say, I know that whatever buck load or whatever I said, I know that isn't something we can go to. But not too bad. That's Chicago right there. I guess it's the airport, yeah. Then you got the... I guess it's, oh yeah, that's the dealership. So not too bad. And then you got a couple things. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Alrighty then, so now go jump in this car. And, I was gonna say, oh, and don't think I'm just nearly really just driving. I mean, I am kinda. I am just driving around, you know, for pleasure, enjoying Illinois, all that. But there's also, what do you call it? I mean, that's old. I was about to say that's the old state. But there's also a madness to why I'm just driving around, because I can also, if you know the Steam achievements, I don't think you can get to it from here, but they have them. I think it's like 8 cities, and I think I've gotten 3 done. I have to check out. I've been a little slacking on my marking it off on the paper, but I think you need 8 altogether. And that's what I'm gonna do. Just ride around, get the city, get a good exploration. Just kind of how you saw with the drone that flew over, let you get a good view. Do similar, you know, because most of the time I'm working. Can't see everything I like to, that type of stuff. So I'm like, you know what? This is a perfect setup, perfect time. Money wise, great. So we're gonna do that. So alright, so let me just go in here. Oh, I can get out of here. I guess I could turn you all too. And turn these lights out. Yep. Hey, go in this garage, get in this car, and go from there. Get the what I really want to do once the SCS cars come out. I think it's Road Trip. I want to say. I'm not the best at asking about the names of them, but do pretty much this, but like all over America, pretty much, you know. And I already talked to a few of my buddies. They said they'd be riding with me, so that should be a good little segment, if you will. That should be fun. Heck, now that I think about it, it might not even be. No, I think it'll still be under Home Daily, but that's in the future thing. Let's go get in this car, y'all. Hey, well, there she is, the little rental Volkswagen I got, just because we're cheap and I'm here, so why not? Like I said, great little. I want to say it's a 4-cylinder. I could be wrong. I'm not looking into all that right now. But just something, you know, so not in a truck. Ironically, though, because as I was getting ready to walk in, I said, "Right, let me just check the business and everything." I looked, and the truck that I can't remember her name now. That's sad. I want to say it was Georgia. Go to my company real quick. Driver manager. The one I talked about, the first revolving driver and all that. Yeah, Georgia, I thought so. Yeah, pretty good. The truck she was using, my wife's old truck, which, let's be honest, she never drives. I need to have sent over here as well, because I need to revamp it, check out the pink color. That's about it, just painting pretty much, so it's not that pink color. And I think the other revolving truck, I want to say is the Mac, it needs to be painted too. So sometime in the Saga that might happen, because I gotta get in that. And I said, well, you know what, bump it. If that does happen, I'm gonna also, because I'm also talking about getting a little small, what was it, like 23-foot trailer or something like that, just for drivers who, at least with me and stuff like that, which I mean in theory you should know how to handle a 48 to 53, but I think of all the common denominators, not just what I like and stuff like that. So a little 23-foot trailer, have it as a lease trailer that drivers can use, stuff like that, make it a little easier. Make it so people can get more enjoyment, if you will, who don't like the whole 53s and stuff like that if you're driving my truck. So yeah, but that's all in play, stuff like that. Let's walk around and look at this car. Volkswagen Touareg V8. Oh, it's got a V8. Go ahead now. I thought it was a 4. Oh, this baby gonna have some power. Something tells me she got turbo in it too. I don't know. We'll see about that when we get in. Now y'all will have to forgive me, because y'all know I do not drive cars that often, nor do I use automatics. But we will figure it out along the way. Hopefully I'll do pretty decent. And as I was saying earlier, we were sitting over there. We were still in California. I'm not California. When am I talking California? We're still in Chicago, Illinois, all that. Nothing's changed in that aspect. But yeah, well, the Prairie State, that is the Illinois Steam Achievement, and I've already gotten 3, so I could do one more load if I wanted to. Like I said, after this, I ain't even gonna worry about it. I could probably knock them all out. Shoot, what's today? Tuesday, and I'm not. Oh shit, I can knock them all out today if I wanted to. But I ain't gonna do all that though. But I have gotten 3 out of the 8. So let's see. And I can tell you just by the logbook. That's why it's the fun of doing logs, y'all. As we're here, though, I'm need to. I lose my pen. Dang it! I lost my pen. I'll do it. I don't know where my pen is at. All right, I'll find the pen in a minute. But I can tell you for sure. Where's my logbook, real quick? I don't know what that's at. Alright, you know what? It might still be in the truck. Let me walk back over to the truck, get my logbook, because I do want to see what states I've already been, so I don't repeat, you know? So let me walk back over, get that. Alright, it's nice having records and stuff. Makes it so easy. But, yeah, so obviously I've been to Chicago with the Illinois Achievement for Steam and all that. Been to Chicago. I've been to East St. Louis and Peoria, which is, I know, down here. Yep. So where are we gonna go today? No, that's a good question. Could go to Rock. I might. I don't think Dubuque. And I think that's that. So I think what I might do, just for the heck of it, just knock out a little bit more. I might go south, get a good little ride in. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, y'all. Get a good little ride in, get all that. So go down to Bloomington. I want to say Springfield's part of Chicago, yeah. So Springfield, I don't see a Dubuque. I know I'm butchering that word, sorry. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to get Bloomington, Champaign, and Springfield, and I want to say even Effingham. Yep, all of that. So I think that's what we're going to do. Just head south, hit all of this area, and give y'all a good little view of it. And I'm going to enjoy the ride along the way. So that's the plan. So let's see, bam, I guess we'll map. Actually, why not go to a truck stop? Not that we're in a truck, but go to a truck stop. I can get a drink while we're there. Alright, so that. I need to adjust the seat, so bam. Yeah, I guess that's decently good for a car. So that. It's funny how they do this. But okay, we just gonna. Oh snap! Okay, chill. Alright, there we go. Alright, chill. Let's see, gas, RPM. Gas, cooling, okay, car. Okay. I think I got it. Alright. Not used to this pickup. She definitely got that turbo, I can feel it. Let's get on down the road, y'all. A little small car, but she was what I planned for when I was looking. That's why I looked for something similar to this, like a small little thing. You know, I don't need no big Chevy Tahoe, nothing like that. You know how much I miss being in the truck right now. I miss being in it. That's okay. Still swinging like I'm in the truck. Okay, whatever. That's on. And that's why you get the insurance, people. Boy, how y'all just been crazy. Well, it's Illinois and Chicago. looks like they need to adjust these brakes on this car. It's not the quickest, but that's okay. Dodge, one and two. Yep, 4 out of 8. Car idle's weird, but again, it's not mine, so just a rental. I think this will be the first time ever a lot of firsts are happening there. I don't think I've ever parked in a car parking lot. Go with trucks though. Nah, I think, well, not with a car anyway. I think one time with a truck I accidentally did it. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how the heck to get up there. And I think it took a long time. Okay, hold on. Let's see, I guess this is an entrance for everybody. Autos and this. Oh yeah, trucks that way, autos this way, okay. Well, let's go into autos. Why, I've never turned in this. Like any kind of auto thing. Interesting. Alright, well. We gonna get real. Oh, okay, chill. Okay, you're gonna just do like that. Okay, move. Oh, like it's getting crazy up and on this today. You know what? We're gonna do some. Oh, they're getting gas. We're gonna do something we never do. We're gonna park legitly right in the front without hitting this. That was up, bro. Is that a not used to automatics. Excuse me. There you go. Yeah. Here's the parking brake. Is that a? I'm not even. Oh, nope, not a dude. If you know what movie that's from, you and me could be cool. be cool. Alright then, well, do that, turn you off. I am gonna walk inside, get me something to drink. Cause like I said, you gotta have a goal, people. Goal plans, all that. We already in Bloomington, so from here we probably gonna keep on walking on down. Don't want to go to Champaign. Well, let's see, cause if I go to Champaign, I can go to Springfield. But I'm debating if I want to just go to Springfield, hit Champaign, then fly back up to Chicago. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go from here down to Springfield, cause it's not that much. I don't think they have a. Ooh, but they do have that. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Give y'all a good view of Springfield, because I know this is probably a horrible view of Bloomington, because I'm gonna be honest, I left my drone on and it's charging in the car. It's got one of those USB plugs and everything, but it probably won't be ready nicely till Springfield. So now do they have a, oh they do, well you know what, bumper, we gonna, oh no, that's just a photo one. Do they have any? Oh no, they got one here. So I'm gonna do that then. So reset. I'm gonna go here. Then we gonna head over to Springfield. So that, like I said, I want to give y'all a good view. I don't want to just be doing like I normally do. Well, this ain't even normal. This is sitting in a freaking car in the middle of a parking lot like I'm just some civilian, which I am technically. But alright, let me stop rambling and get up in here and give me something to drink and eat. Get back in here. Alright, cool. Got me a nice drink. It's starting to feel. They felt like a little bit like McDonald's though. Ice cream machine ain't work, but whatever. Not on me. There you go. There you go. What's I have it? I don't even really need to throw it in a brake on here. Once you throw it in park through here, it's good. So, but again, get used to it. Won't be in this long either. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's Illinois. Alright, so head over here. Like I said, I'm gonna at least let y'all see better than what I'm showing y'all now of the Bloomington. So get over here as soon as these lovely people behind me move. There we go. Oh, shoot, quick when you throw it in gear. Oh, she jamming. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Right there. Alright, there we go. Slip out. Oh, what's that? Hey, everybody chill. Y'all just... Keep in mind this ain't a truck and it ain't got no weight, so Let's get them over here. There we go. Where we going now? Blooming out Springfield. That's right. So, is there anyone here? Yeah, I think that's the only one. So look, it's a good picture moment there. Nope. Like I said, I like the cutscenes, give y'all a good view of the city, because I know I'm not the best about showing most of it, so. This thing has a pickup on it, boy, howdy. You know what? After seeing that, I'm getting out. Shut that. Yeah, it's too nice a day to be just going. I ain't walking. And how you get? Hey, what's up, girl? You get in here though. That's the way to get in there. Here. Yeah, it's a two place. No, I had it. Some people like that. Okay, here's the entrance. I'm hoping. Looks like it. They're very nice. Very nice. What's up people all the time? You miss so much and you just go. Hey, now where do I want to go? Let's go see if that girlfriend. Nah, I'll be good. I didn't find a spot to sit though. I got the sprinklers going. Go ahead now. I won't go this way, I think. Super wet. Watch it, bro. You gonna get them shoes wet. That's a really good spot. She must be a vlogger doing something. I don't know. Doing something very energetic. I'm gonna do just the steps. That's what I'm saying. Do they have a what? Y'all need to do something with y'all sprinklers. I took a shower today. Just around this. I'm trying to look right again. They have one bench here and it happens to be available, so I'll take it. Oh crap, I should. I'll be decent. Decent going. Ease up. Ease this stuff like this. There you go. Yeah, walk around. Use the path. Don't want to. All the nice shrubs and manicured and what. Oh, they got a couple things. Okay, cool. Yeah, I won't be bumming man while he's doing this. Chains on, I want relaxation. That would just take me out of all of that. So. Well, we got a split bench. You didn't see that too often. Yeah, I'm be here for a minute. This is nice. This is real nice. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, let me get going so I can get down over to wherever it is we're going. So I can get back up around Chicago area and try and get through Chicago before rush hour. If you've been through Chicago in rush hour, you know. Public parking entrance. Okay. 11.50 per each hour. Per each half hour. 150. I thought that's 11. LP fuel vehicles prohibited. Okay. Okie dokie. Yep, we're good. There we go. This key here. And there we go. Alright, let's see how we get over here now. See how we get over here, and we are going to Champion. I love to have cutscenes. Makes so nice. Not a bad day. These ain't that far apart. Like pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. So come up here, go left, I guess. It's sad to say, but I'll be glad when I get back in the free line. Brakes on that are a lot more efficient compared to this Volkswagen, but rental. Y'all know I can't just go now. That was too. Where's the entrance? Where's the? I hope it's not closed. I ain't climbing no fence. I'm old. Oh, that stinks. Oh, no wonder this. What was the place they showed a while ago? It's somewhere through here. I wish it was open. It'd be nice if this is open. That would have been a great little spot. But I don't know where that was at fully, and I'm not walking all the way around. And it's not there, so oh well. I was going to, but I don't know where that was at. I'm gonna go check out these scooters though. Nice little electric scooters. Go ahead now. Go ahead now. Alright, guess I'll I guess I'll just get back in the car. Dang it. I was so ready to sit in that quarry type thing, whatever it was, but I don't know where it's at, and it's getting late. And although I ain't on no time or nothing like that, I do want to be back around. Let me get back in this car. Cause it's 5 now. I do want to be back around the Chicago area at least by 8 tonight. Cause I think the plan now is, once we get back to Chicago and get that stuff through there. I did not knock off. Let me do that now. I keep forgetting to do the handwritten stuff. So let's see. Nope. Nope. Did you fall? Nope. Too much stuff. Alright, so let's see. We went to Bloomington. We went to... I don't think St. Louis is in it, so... Should check on that, because I might have that wrong. But anyway, we went to Bloomington. Went to Springfield, because it says 6 out of 8, so let's do math. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm missing something. Oh, Champaign, 5. Boom, 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 boom. Still saying there's one on my written that's not on here, so I'm guessing if I had to guess, it's East St. Louis, and I don't have that on. I don't even think. Yeah, I think they count St. Louis and whatever this is. I'm not the best about looking at states off the top of my head. I could tell you, but I'm not looking that up. But I'm guessing I didn't write East St. Louis on here. Yeah, so let me write that now. St. Louis. Alright, so that many times, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, right on point. Alright, right on point. So 2 more, and I'll knock out the Steam achievement, which people don't realize when you do that, it's nice to get them because it's like a memory when you look back on them. Like I was looking back, because at first I was about to get really heated. I thought they didn't count my 0 waste. I'm like, no, I remember doing that specifically. That was a tough one. Not really a tough one, just more tedious, but I remember knocking that one out. But nope, Steam still kept record and showed that I had it, so I think that's good. Good. So now heading up to Chicago, back to old Chicago, and I think what I'm gonna do, I could keep the rental, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call when we get up here. Actually, let me go here. Call when we get up here, and I'm gonna set up to have the revolving Volvo that Georgia was in sent over here, so that'll be probably here by tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow morning, probably bobtail over to Rockford, I guess. Well, now what I'll probably do, I'll call to have the revolving sent over here. I'll also have the little small one I was talking about earlier today, little small trailer sent over here too. And now I'm thinking about that. And in the process of all this, I have to start thinking of a good company skin, because if you keep up with SCS updates, all that, they're gonna now start you allowing seeing your trailer skins of your company. And I don't really have a skin. I have a truck, which is, go to my laptop or tablet here, show y'all company truck manager. Trying to see who's the last one I did that had the. I wish they showed it more of that one, but let's see. It should be the 389s. Yep, that's my company skin. So it's just white, blue stripes, because I like blue. Pretty much all the trucks I have. And if you can't catch on, any trucks I usually get are usually 389s, just because I like 389s. Now, how his is still blue, I think that was one of the ones that needs to be updated and stuff like that. Like, quite a few of these need to be painted correctly, but that's another day thing. And that's my good old Red Star. The good old Red Star. And you can always tell Evie, I don't care what you say, you can always tell Evie. But yep, so I think that's just gonna be all the plan. Just head up to Chicago, get all that set up, and might also paint it when the trailer. Nah, cause paint takes a while, so I'll probably run over to Rockford with the vehicles are the way they now. Get to Rockford to deliver something else, just get everything in motion per se, stuff like that. Then once I'm done with that, probably head back to Chicago probably to get back in Fateline and Blue Star, or Blue Fate, sorry, rather, and then let them all sit, get painted, all that, and then I'll start heading back all the way to California. I really wanted to move out here, but you know, even if I was going to, that takes a whole process, a whole lot of things, stuff like that. So I'll just start working my way all the way back over here. Nothing wrong with it. It's good to have a home. Like I said, I'm just tired of California. I got nothing against the house, especially the new one. It's nice. I love the setup. Slip in and out garage right there. It's a great setup. And I was going to do that around here. Look for homes. And actually, to be fair, the home I was looking at when made me think of it was actually in East St. Louis. I want to say it was somewhere through here. I'd have to double check. So that was the original plan. But we'll see. Heck, if anything, maybe I still will look into that. But that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing, not just a jump in, go, you got it. So, alright then, well, let's see what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to start making these calls out of these vehicles sent over. So it's all set up, so by the time I get to Chicago, it's already in the book. Good to go. They'll be heading over there, and I'll just stop at Chicago. Yep, like I said, people, it's all about having a plan.